this is a beautiful dynamic we have here,
That's
man.
not a block of the fence.
Oh yeah, that's why Yahweh Shai is a stumbling block, because he comes in the volume of the book.
Hey. Well, it's a precept upon precept, line upon here a little, there a little. So they may fall backwards and be snared and taken.
Right.
It's easy to be taken.
Right. The Lord.
If the Lord ain't dealing with you.
Exactly. There's something in Genesis that you got to read to get. All right. Shiloh.
Right.
To understand Zechariah 9:9. To understand why the Messiah came on a donkey. That goes all the way back to Genesis. You see? That was prophesied in Genesis the 49th chapter that Shiloh will come on a donkey.
That's right.
So this book, man, it's all over the place. And if you get trapped up, that's your fault, man. We ain't
Right. Ain't our fault.
Lord willing. We can't get proud, you know. Go ahead.
Habakkuk 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
And the just gonna have to live by faith, because he ain't gonna deal fairly. You see that with this whole CNN situation.
Right.
All right, whether we agree with their approach or not, Esau's the devil. And he ain't gonna take the whole message and put it on the forefront and tell the people, all right, they want their people to repent. They're tired of pedophiles. They're coming against the Catholic Church. They say the people over in the Holy Land ain't the Jews.
Right.
All right, they say they don't fulfill prophecy, and here's why. Let's go into Esdras, Ezekiel, the 36th chapter, Jim. They ain't gonna do that shit, man.
Hey, look.
Cut it up and put that one out.
They ain't gonna do that.
All we can do is keep waging war on our platform.
Right.
Spirit, man.
And with what we have, man.
Spirit, that's right.
The spirit.
Right.
And what are the things that they're trying to bring out on us, man?
Right.
By the scriptures. The Gentile breakdowns, going over the understanding of Paul.
Right.
All the things are going to be needful in these times.
Right.
Now, what I'm saying is this. At the end of the day, without even going to the scriptures, they're going to just get carnal. Yeah. And that, when it says the just shall live by faith, that faith is going to overcome the carnalness, man.
Right.
Not you being carnal yourself, thinking you can compete with Esau with his carnal weaponry and the way he thinks.
That's
right,
right.
The way he thinks. If they got Hebrew Israelites all across the news, on the mainstream news, I mean, think about it. Anytime they wage war, okay, on a country or an individual or a person or a family, they put them on the news first and they demonize them, and then they invade. Okay, they persuade the public. Okay, now we'll agree these motherfuckers are a problem.
Right.
Okay, now let's get them. So you can best believe if they have us on the news like that, they're talking. They're actually having counsel. Psalms 2 talk about that.
Well, you got to think about it. Well, every article, they go through our history like,
Details.
They're telling you,
Details.
nigga, I've been watching you.
Right.
I know all about you.
Right.
That's basically what he's trying to play those mind games.
Right.
Yo, yes.
You know, that's what he's trying to do. But the true history of this movement is right here.
That's right.
You see, the prophets. Right. Noah, he's a part of what we're doing. He warned the people.
Right. Right.
You see, before destruction came.
That's right.
So this platform is the same platform that our forefathers had, man. And that's why they were ripped to pieces, killed, ridiculed, shit on, all right, by the people, man.
Yeah. Lied about.
And their own people came up against them the most. Just like you seeing, like even with the Sakari out there in CNN, you had niggas arguing with them, man.
Yeah,
well, you know what though? You know why? Because how shots on the scene.
Man, our people are our own worst enemy, man.
Hey, look though. Now we say it's Roman Empire all over again. Well then all you gotta do is go back to the Roman Empire.
Right.
Do you see, okay, Yahweh shot and disciples, what happened? Right. The own people and the Romans and Edomites were against us, man.
Right. Well,
they teamed up against us.
They teamed up.
They're gonna do the same thing
and
this
also
time.
Remember what Nero did. We can't forget about Nero. He burned Rome, and he's gonna blame the Israelites. Because really America's finished. Here it is, you were in the middle of a government shutdown. There's dirty water in Detroit. There's all sorts of things happening in negativity to America. Let's just deal with America. It's horrible. People shooting each other, diseases, all right, the food is plagued. And they gonna stop all of that, ignore all of that, and say, we gotta deal with these terrorists. You niggas. Because you call somebody a faggot.
Real quick, somebody get Psalm chapter 2 real quick,
Yeah, why did he? Yeah, Esau's an asshole, man. When you deal, hey, you gotta sit and look at and listen at what Esau really be saying, bro. He really telling us, nigga, you can't think for yourself. You gotta think when we tell you to think.
And those people out there that are agreeing with it, that are our people, they're Hellenists.
Yes.
And those same Hellenists, and like what the elder had brought out, tried to kill the prophets, man. It's like they did Paul. Actually, when he began his ministry, you know, in Acts 9 chapter.
This is Psalms chapter, Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?"
Right now, they are imagining a vain thing, and you've seen it get played out. Okay, they're imagining how to do what? How to throw us off a ditch, how to cut us off. It's gonna go into it. Go ahead.
It says, "The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying..."
Wait. And against who? The anointed, right? Not Keisha. Them in the hood. They thinking about the anointed. The anointed, they have the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah.
Keisha's not a threat.
Those who were
Right.
prophesied to
Right.
to speak in the last days.
Right, but the anointed, man, because that goes into the sanctified, what you read in Isaiah 13 chapter. You know what I'm saying? I have called my sanctified ones. That's the anointed. Go ahead.
It says, "And against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us."
So why would they have counsel about that? Because they hearing the prophecy.
Yep.
You see, they hearing about their downfall in detail with the scriptures.
Yep.
Okay? So now they having that counsel. They've been having counsel. Now you've seen it play out more of being on the news.
Jeremiah 50 and 43. "The king of Babylon hath heard the report of them,
Ooh.
and his hands waxed feeble. Anguish took hold of him as pangs of a woman in travail."
That's why, hey, real quick, somebody get Revelation 12 and 12. That's why he know he have a short time.
Yep.
That's why he know, man.
Hey,
I got it.
and if I could say this too, also Esau's trying to paint the narrative too, just because he's losing grip of his rulership, that this is the end of the world, which we prophesy that this is the end of his
Age.
rulership. The earth is gonna abide forever. But that shows how Esau in his mind, how demonic he is. He feel if he can't be in power, that's the end of the whole world.
Well, that's what he says we teach, the end of the whole
Yeah,
world. That ain't what we say.
That ain't what he's
your
saying
world.
though.
Apocalypse, pocket everything over.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't
And
teach
it's the
that.
only reason he's saying that because he's not gonna be in power any longer.
Right.
Exactly.
You know?
Right. Exactly.
Revelations 12 and 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
Esau know he got a short time. Okay, these kings, they know they got a short time, man. Think about it, man. Their whole existence of rulership is based on Israel being under. It's based off Israel being in captivity.
Right.
Based on
Right.
Israel not knowing who they are.
Well, think about it. It says, and they looked at their bodies 3 days and a half and gave gifts one to
They were
another.
happy.
That's when they were in power.
Right.
All heathen ate off of that downfall.
Yeah. Cause it said they gave gifts one another and they were married. They were happy. Why? Because they know that through the history, they know if we're down under like this and sleep, they get
good.
to rule.
Yeah, they get to eat.
So as long as we down and push down, they get the rule. So seeing us rising up is not a light thing, man.
Right.
It's not just
It ain't just,
we just talking on the streets. No, man. This is heavy, big time spiritual because they use the left hand side, the witchcraft, to take us down.
Right.
Okay, and the right hand side is doing what? Taking that witchcraft off of us, man. That's that spirit and us rising back up. That witchcraft getting took off.
That's them dry
Those
bones. waking up.
spells. Okay, because those dry bones are from witchcraft, from spells.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
That was it on
This
this.
is Sirach 10 and 8. "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another."
Right, man. And that was that whole thing happened is Israel getting took down, losing their heritage, man.
Right.
Okay, period. Losing their heritage. So the fact that we're waking back up, that's why it said fear fell upon them.
Right.
Upon who?
Right.
Well, the average Edomite, but the top elites, man, they're like, oh shit, because it says they fear. Even the devils fear.
Right.
Even the devils tremble. So the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, all these elite families, man, they looking from behind on their yachts and jets and like,
They're like, damn, they done found out.
man, hey, bro, having dreams.
Pilot's wife had dreams.
Yeah, thinking like, what
So
the
they having
fuck?
those same dreams.
They're having those dreams like, damn, this is it for us.
Yeah.
That's how they know they got a short time. Along with the wars and different chess
That's
moves.
why you see things happening.
Yeah.
Esau, Edom is trying to they're trying to force it. They're trying to draw carnality out of you Israelites.
Right.
All right, so that they can be justified, because they can't they can't have the New World Order with you niggas there. But
They can't.
Us, like the New World Order going on.
And we on that too.
here on the corner. No, that ain't us.
Read?
No, no, that ain't part of the plan. People against the chip.
Just like Haman with Mordecai.
Right, that can't happen.
Same situation, man.
Yeah, that makes sense by these times.
Yeah. Hey, because it said the serpent was angry with the woman and went after those who keep the commandment. Get that?
Yeah.
Revelation 12 in the last verse.
12 in the last verse.
Yep. This was, just real quick.
Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
And the dragon is the ancient Roman Empire, and that's this beast system today. All right. Wroth with who? The woman. The woman is Israel. But in specific, because he gonna kill a bunch of Israelites, but in specific, who is he targeting? Go ahead.
And went to make war with the remnants of her seed.
The remnant, because though Israel be as the sand of the sea, only a what? A remnant will be saved. So Esau is coming after the remnant, man. And see, this is the same thing that happened when the Greeks sacked the temple. What did they do? They took away what? The daily sacrifice.
Right.
And if we're those priests, we're offering up our bodies as a living sacrifice. They got to cut that off. Because that's the connection between us and Yahweh Shai, man.
But
so they got to cut that off, man.
Right. Because Esau is carnal, but Esau is heavy spiritual on the left hand side. He know what's going. He know what he did, man.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't just he put the people in slavery and that was it. He know why he did that.
Doing the business same.
You know what I'm saying? You got
Jake cursing us out the whole time.
Yeah, back in Psalms, finish Psalms.
This is back in Psalms 2, and I'll read 3 again.
Okay.
It says, "Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us."
Hey, break their bands.
Okay.
Hey, come down with great wrath, knowing they have a short time.
Right.
Okay, you don't have a counsel like that against the anointed, against the Lord, unless you know you got a short time.
Exactly.
It links together. Go ahead.
It says, "He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh."
So right now, Yahweh Shai, he's mad, but he's laughing like,
Because they ready. He like,
he's like, man, I'm gonna destroy y'all. Because he's orchestrating the whole thing. Okay? Hey, it tells you that he moves their mind the way he want to move it.
right.
The time, the day, he's orchestrating this whole thing. Go ahead.
It says, "The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure."
So right now, he's been speaking to them the whole time, right? Through the Spirit, through the prophets, right? So now, that's what's riling them up and getting them mad. Rise up on our feet, speaking this gospel. Now they know they got a short time, okay? Now they hot, they mad, they bothered. Why? Because we reminded them that Esau, you didn't get the blessing. Okay? Your blessing was just to be the devil the whole time. That's it.
You're guilty.
the sword.
The fatness of the earth,
Right.
and the dew of heaven, but then
Right.
the earth is fighting against him. He's cursing the earth.
Right.
So in his own rulership, he's fighting against the earth. What type of shit is that?
Hey, backwards. That's right. That's right.
And you're guilty. You think if you believe in a higher power, you think that he's gonna let your people as a whole get away with everything that you have done?
To his people.
Well, okay, let's say you forget about slavery. Okay, look what you've done to people. The people are Iraq, Libya, Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? North Africa.
Everybody.
Eureka,
The planet, right?
Ethiopia, the people of Tanzania. I would like to name these some more people. Tanzania, he exterminated those people.
Australia,
The Aborigines, he put
the British Empire.
decimated the people, and then put the people into apartheid.
Oh, real quick. Watch it. Habakkuk 2, verse 5. What you saying?
Get it.
Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home,
Come on.
who enlarges his desire as hell,
That's right.
and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto himself all nations,
Come on.
and heapeth unto himself all peoples.
Come on. Who has done that? Went to the people of the indigenous people of the Congo, and then chopped off their left hand if they didn't meet a quota that was impossible to meet,
Right.
and worked them to exhaustion.
Right.
They made them take pictures of them holding off their severed hand.
Bro, make you walk from what, New York to Florida?
Yeah.
Like, what type of shit? Florida over, what type of
Trail of
shit?
Tears.
It's crazy, man.
What's wrong with you?
And then you were killing the children.
Get no mercy, man.
Put the indigenous, the Native American people into children into assimilation schools. You think you'll just get away with that, man? If you believe in a high power. No, man. The Most High's not gonna let that just slide, man.
That's why it's a beautiful time to be in this truth, man.
Yep.
Awesome
Beautiful time to be able to see this devil go
That's
down.
right. And just because you didn't physically do it, guess what? You hold on to the ideologies of your ancestors, man.
And you are your devil.
And you are him.
Right.
Benefit.
Now, as the brother just read, the priest just beautifully read, he transgressed it by wine, right? And then it went to him conquering the nations. We're going to read you the same thing in the book of Revelation. Revelation, all right? Because they get on us because we put the S at the end. Revelations are being given. All right? Revelation 13 and I'll start at 6. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High. That's that wine, right? To blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. He blasphemed the angels. He told you that the chariots were people, aliens with big eye heads and black eyeballs. All right? It says, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations.
That's right. And how was he? And how did he use that? Well, he used it with the sword, man. That sword could be the actual sword, which is for killing people, and it could be basically that tongue, man. Going back to the ideology that we was talking about. I believe it talks about that in Psalms, the 55th chapter. Going into how his tongue is likened unto a sword. I think Psalms 55 and 10, 20 or 10?
20.
Yeah, 20. You grab that?
Genesis 27 and 40, and by thy sword shall thy live.
That's right. And by the sword, that's how he's living, man.
Yeah.
You know, his narrative has to be the forefront. And if you don't believe in his ideology, in his way, in his culture, guess what? You are considered a terrorist. Same thing what they did, the Grecians did to us, man. They said, you know what? If you do not want to become Hellenists, you are a threat, and therefore you will be destroyed.
Bro, because there was a time in the Greek Empire where Jake was kind of chilling, but there came a time where they was running up on you saying, look, nigga, you Helen or what?
That's right.
If they seen you playing a Hebrew game, they'd kill your ass. You had to do everything Greek.
That's right. That's right.
So, hey, which goes back to us coming here on the cargo slave ships, and the slaves timid and scared. Why? Because damn deep. If they caught you reading, right? Caught you speaking the Hebrew language in slavery, they would kill you, man, or threaten you. Okay? All right? Or put you in the field and go hard on you the next day.
Same thing they did to
Just
Gary.
oppress you. Why? Because they don't want you to keep your customs.
They don't want you connected to your body.
So it's all over again, man. All the way back to the ancient to now.
Because do you see them formulating a scandal around Lil Wayne? Baby? Are they putting them, oh my God, we got to get rid of these niggas? No. They love that. That's
don't
cool.
care about that shit.
That's not a problem. They're not a threat.
Right.
They don't have to go, but you get to talking some righteousness, coming back to the Heavenly Father, burning incense, you gotta go, nigga.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Trying to put that light out.
Real quick before you. This is Isaiah 32 and 7. It says, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words.
And that goes back to, that's that sword. Ultimately, that's that sword, man. Because right now, he's gonna present us to the world as the biggest problem in the planet Earth so that he can destroy us, man.
Right.
And when I talk about destroy us, they're gonna make it legal to torture people like us.
Right.
That's what's coming to the earth, man.
Right.
That shit that happened back in the ancient world, man.
That's why
They were in coliseums watching you get ate by lions, man. That was us, our families.
That's crazy. That's why it's the state of emergency. In times of state of emergency, the president basically has a power of predicting whoever he sees fit for that country. Case in point, look what happened in Greece when they pushed those austerity laws. The first thing that they issued out was a state of emergency.
Right.
Same thing in France, a state of emergency, and that's when you see all these, harsh laws or still laws to tighten up the government or tighten up the nation, man.
And even in martial law, in the bill, okay, to a certain type of martial law, it's actually illegal to have food. Which is why when you read 2 Corinthians 16, it goes about them coming in and casting you out of their houses and destroying your goods, actually taking your shit from you and saying, no, come with us, we'll feed you.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy laws.
Rape you and give you the chip, eat you.
And that's not crazy. It's not crazy what we're saying. There has been man-made famines, throughout history. Case in point, look at the Soviet Union, man, under Stalin. You had people that were in Ukraine and parts of Russia that didn't want to give them their crops. And they were communists, and what happened? They were starved out. So eventually they began to commit cannibalism, man. That's not crazy. That's not far-fetched. America perpetuate coups all the time, or funds coups all the time, man. There's a coup that's being funded right now. Why do you think Trump is so adamant about getting some extra money? You know, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. You see? But it just makes sense. Because he's throwing money to create havoc, man. With that sword that we was talking about.
Right. He got money for war, but you niggas are sucking all of the resources out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's right.
You the problem.
That's right. That's right. He gonna give y'all some boxes of spam, stuff like that.
Yep.
And he give it a fancy word, a nutrition pack.
Right.
And that's gonna be sufficient.
Yep. They go take away food stamps and they go give you, say, well, now, we'll give you $10 in this box of apples and sandwich. You cut the sandwich in half and give it to your children. Good luck, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, my kids at school, man, I think it was Christmas break or something like that. They basically gave the families like boxes of food just for free. Here, take home. So they gave it to the kids, and then my wife picked them up, said they put it in the car or whatever. They gave it to, maybe we went home and opened them boxes, man. Man, it was like packaged like spaghetti, like in a pouch, the salsa. It was horrible shit. And all I did was think about that whole box shit that they want to do for the whole food stamp thing. And matter of fact, what I'm gonna go home, look at my car still there. I'm gonna go home, look at my garage, I'm gonna do a video on it. And pack it and show you what's in the motherfucking boxes. It's horrible.
And that's what they did to Gad. They starved him out. Then they said, well, come get this food. And then it was
nasty,
poison.
Man.
It was poison, and that's how they spread disease, man. So harsh measures are coming to the planet Earth through this government, man. Okay?
Right. Can I finish this verse? This is back in Isaiah 32:7. It says, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He that devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh upright. So that's what's happening right now. The men of the Lord, the needy, but we're rich in faith, we're speaking upright. And they hate that we're speaking uprightly on these things. Pulling back the veil, that's what revelation means, or to reveal. Esau's being revealed.
Right.
The skirt's being lifted. So that's why they getting, it's a problem right now, for the men of the Lord. When all of this madness and the buffoonery that our people are doing, that gets swept under the rug.
Hey, look, actually calling y'all people a viper that are actually vipers is upright conversation.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But that's madness to them, because it's like, wait a minute, you're supposed to spur my feelings. You ain't supposed to say anything that hurts my feelings.
Because love is synonymous with tolerance here, man. And that's not love.
Right.
Love is not tolerating everything, man.
Right.
That goes back to that do or die will spirit, which is against the scriptures. That goes back to that wine, man. People have a very misconception about what love is, man.
Right.
Love with somebody takes having a standard. Case in point, you're in a relationship with somebody, there's certain standards you're gonna have with that individual in order for it to flourish.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? How much more so for a community? How much more so for the world, man? But this place teaches you that